Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Eric Deters Show. Got some major news as we do the show today. Is my backup producer who's got a full-time job and who's nice enough to come in and help us out because my regular producer, Sabrina, is out this week. So the show's going to look a little different, but we don't care. We're still going to deliver you the news. White House Correspondents' dinner was held Saturday night. They had no comedians, no Donald Trump. That's a fail. Bill Maher had Al Gore on his show and took on Al Gore with his Nazi reference to Donald Trump. You know what? Bill Maher's handling it right. He goes, hey, I still have issues with Donald Trump. The fact that I had dinner with him, no, doesn't change anything. And don't say he's a Nazi. No more journalist protection. You know, Joe Biden gave journalists, imagine that, a pass when they cooperated with leakers in our federal government. Pam Bondi is saying no more. Virginia Giuffre, I don't know how you pronounce her last name, but she was the victim of Epstein, who got a lot of money, the Prince Andrew gal. She was in a car wreck. She apparently committed suicide. Sad. Menedez and company, they've got to report to jail. The judge says no bond pending appeal. Judge Hannah Dugan, the Wisconsin judge, was arrested for trying to assist an illegal alien who beat the hell out of somebody from not getting picked up by ICE. Nobody's above the law. Isn't that what they told us for 4 years? George Santos has got a report for 87 months. He's crying to Trump for a pardon. I hope Trump doesn't give that one. David Hogg, the vice chair of the DNC, who's saying they want to primary old Democrats. Guess what? The chairman of the DNC says no, that's not going to happen. Jack in the Box closing 200 more stores. I tell you, the old restaurant business is rough. And the Noem suspect who stole her Gucci purse, her passport, and $3,000 has been nailed. There's two of them. We know one of them is an illegal alien. You cannot make this up. The head of the Department of Homeland Security, the person who steals her purse, is an illegal alien. 800 illegals were picked up at a underground Florida club where apparently gangster members like to hang out. Talk about busting a party. And the Black Hawk helicopter pilot who was training ignored not one, but two warnings to deviate. How sad is that? And Stacey Abrahms claims she might want to run for governor of Georgia again. That's okay, she can lose again. In the world news, the Pope's funeral was held early Saturday morning. We were all sleeping when it was held, and Donald Trump got a first row seat. He didn't stick around very long, but he did have a chance to meet with Zelensky and talk about Putin subsequent to the meeting. He says, maybe Putin's messing around with me. You know what? Putin is overplaying his cards because as soon as Trump gets that mineral deal signed, you watch him shift gears to Ukraine. That minerals deal can pay for everything we've given Ukraine. China has reduced their tariffs on semiconductors coming in from the United States. That's a move. And there was a terrorist attack in Vancouver. I got to ask the Canadians this question. There was a terrorist attack in Canada. Are you going to ban cars? Because a car was used. In pop culture, apparently Jennifer Aniston is secretly dating Pedro Pascal. Interesting. And the Kennedy Center has canceled all LGBTQ events. Does that shock you? Sports without boundaries. The NFL draft was had, and let's face it, the big news was Shedeur Sanders getting prank phone called by the son of the defensive coordinator for the Atlanta Falcons who stole the number off of his dad's pad. Wow, that kid's in trouble. And Belichick did an interview with Jordan Hudson, and shit looked so bad, her telling him what to do and what not to do. And Shannon Sharpe, there's a second accuser that has come forward. He's done at ESPN. Your Shakespeare insult of the day, do not be an envious Dankish puke. That's funny. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Check out our local news today, too.